You know, this whole van life thing, going into Walmart every morning, mostly to use the washroom. You know, in the dead of winter in Canada and coming out and seeing this, which looks kind of bleak and miserable maybe by certain people's standards. I don't know, just walking out of there right now, just having that cold, fresh air hit me. There's a calmness to it right now. Like, yeah, there's stuff going on. I'm in a city. I don't know, it just gave me this sensation like, yeah, this is my life. And I really like it. I have no idea where I'm gonna put this. I had no plan to film today, so how's it going, guys? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, click the subscribe button. We would love to have you here. And yeah, let's see where this entry of the vlog goes, because I have no clue. But I mean, there's a van. So you know you're in the right place. You know you're in the right place. This is not the same day as that opening. I don't know what this is, just a cobbled together vlog at this point, but yeah. Just boiled the rest of the water that was in there to make myself some coffee. And realized I got no coffee creamer. It's like minus 30 degrees outside. Man's gotta do what a man's gotta do. Penny, you got your tail in the way of my, what are you doing? I don't know that that stool is big enough for you. Hey, Penny. You got a bed, you got my bed, you got a perch, but you want to sleep on the tiny little, like, camping stool. I was gonna say sleep, you're not exactly trying to sleep though, are you? I was gonna say, your tail got in the way of my very dramatic lead-in to me going and getting coffee creamer. She's, I don't care. She's probably thinking, feed me. Already fed her twice, just kidding. She had her food, and then she had whatever it was Stella didn't eat. And those are now whiskers. Oh, you know what we're talking about? Oh, yeah, I need coffee creamer and it's cold outside. Oh, be positive.
Welcome to Walmart.
Have a good day. Yeah, sure, it's a lot colder out here today. But still nice. Oh, okay, maybe we walk a little faster. So this is one thing that I was like really picky about when I first moved into the van, which was I'm not gonna wear my shoes in the back. I'd always take them off up there and then come back here, right? I didn't want to traipse in snow. Yeah, that went out the door real quick with the whole in and out of the van thing. Summer's a lot easier with sandals. You can just kick off. Dad's talking too fast, Penny. Yeah. Summer's a lot easier with sandals that you can just kick off. Winter, yeah, I think I'm over that. There we go. Cheers. Hi, can I please get a medium, 2 cream, 3 sugars? Okay, so I'm actually looking at removing these 2 cross beams on my water station. If you don't know, I built my water station out of 2 IKEA dressers, the Malm ones, the 2-drawer ones, and it's been working really well. When I built it though, I also sort of did makeshift brace beams at the bottom. So if it's a box like this with the top here, my sink's up top here, on the bottom, there's a brace here at the front and a brace at the back. The brace at the back got covered in a little bit of diesel when I was having my issues. So I want to rip that out because every time the heat gets in here, it starts to put that smell into the air a bit, which is super obnoxious and probably slowly killing me. And then the one at the front is so wide, it's actually preventing me from using both of my water jugs since I repositioned them. So, I don't know, it's pretty dark in here, like it always is. Oh wait, we got the light, hang on. Okay, so this is the front beam. Oh, is that diesel? No, that's that's cleaning solution. That smells like this stuff. Anyway, I just gotta get all this stuff out of here. This one I just wanna pull off, and then there's this other one back here. So this is good. I've had this paper down since I got rid of my fuel filter to see if there'd be any more leaks, and there hasn't been. You're like, yes, Matt, there's one right there. No, that was there before. Everybody calm down. Here's my theory. This is gonna be really bright, yikes. If I take this out and it turns out, no, it was important. I'm right outside Home Depot now, and we can just go in and I'll get like a little 2x2 or something. Something that has a smaller width, because this is where my problem is. This jug fits here great. I do have a second one of these, or I may be replacing the second water jug with a diesel container of the same shape and size, and I would like it to go here, but on the other side. So water here, diesel on the back, right? This isn't allowing that to happen. That's just not enough space. So I don't know that there's anything super technical about this. I'm trying to remember how, there's no screws on the other side. Did I just, I built this, right? So it would touch the ground. But I don't know that it's actually, when all else fails. Oh yeah, hello. Oh, it was just the regular IKEA stuff, okay. So this is MDF board, so it's kind of tricky to work with. It's pretty soft, but that's, look at that. And we have room. That was the easiest home improvement ever. Yikes, I got a vacuum. I've been complaining about my tripods like ever since the channel began, because I've just been using like really cheap ones. If it's not like a $30 Walmart selfie stick kit, it's just been this other cheap little rinky-dink thing, and the legs have all fallen off. Anyway, the clip that holds my phone finally broke the other day, so I got a tripod right now. So I'm finding places to mount you up to do this. I've got another one coming in the mail, so they're like $40 one. One of these days I'll be able to afford a real fancy one, and then we'll really be talking. I do gotta clean this up. I don't think that was doing much, so that's kind of like good news. And there was no latch on this for the doors to hold on to when they're closed. Look at this, we're also removing weight. Lucky's getting lighter. This much better coffee is clearly going to my head. I say much better, it's still just Tim Hortons, but I like it. I'm a simple sort of man. At what point did you guys get to, what point did you get to when you stopped calling yourself like a boy or guy? Like a simple sort of guy. I'm a simple sort of man. When I say that, I don't know. It makes me sound old. It's like the go-to is like, I'm a simple sort of man. When did I become a man? Perpetually stuck in high school, spirit of a child. It's really weird. All right, so I just pulled my no slip, but it still slips mat out. And here, so you can see the mess there, right? That's the piece of wood that's really gotta go. So again, we'll probably just take the whole thing out. That, I don't know if that's diesel. I hope that's not diesel. I don't think so. I'll have to get down there and give it a sniff test later. This sucks because I do have my fuel line, sorry. My fuel line, which is over here and you can't see. Let me talk about it while I'm over here. Yikes. So I've got it zip tied to it to keep it sort of tucked out of the way. I wonder what I could put like here to keep it there. So this is where I used to have the door latch down here. I'm gonna put on some gloves just to be on the safe side. Or I'm gonna put on a glove to be on the safe side. Oh, it's construction adhesive to this wall. Shoot. So that's gonna take some prying. I may have to saw. Yeah, this one's not gonna come off as easy. So this is the door. Do I just jigsaw it up here or what? Yeah, get the jigsaw out right around the fuel line. Great. Okay, so sorry. That angle sucks again with no tripod. Hard for me to see. This would probably be better outside, but I'm not gonna be able to get the jigsaw. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to open my door, open this, and cut this way. Frick, it's so cold outside. Why do I do this to myself? No big deal, just doing some home renovations, minus 30. Yikes. More power. Never liked you anyway. Leatherman. This is one of the best things I've ever had on my hip. And I've been to my fair share. Okay, calm down. That's just too much. Oh, these little tiny scissors aren't gonna do shit. Don't cut your fuel line. Okay, that just pops off. Nice. My buddy Mike's like, see, I told you not to use so much construction adhesive. Shush! Oh! Of course it's on the part that's being the most problematic. Okay, it's cold out here and I gotta think. Yikes. I don't know if that's gonna help, but I just made a nice cut right up there with the jigsaw. Hopefully that gives me a little bit more wiggle room, at least with this end piece. And well, let's see. That helped. Cool. So we got that little piece out of there. I mean, it's so bad. I do have half a mind to just cut here and cut there, but then I'm gonna have that exposed. I guess I could shove some insulation in there. Not that I should be too concerned. Oh man, it's just at that brace, which is super obnoxious. I wonder. Hi, Penny. I know, it's a little disarray in here. You already had your food though, and you definitely don't need any more. Right? But look, we're making modifications. Ah, that is cold. Say hi. Thank you. What was that? Nice fuel line. Oh, this one has screw. I put screws on the outside of this one. I might not have had to make that cut. Wow. I swear. Is it just gonna come off now? Oh, wow, the brake is. Nice, look at that. Okay, so yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna need to block that off or not. Hello? Hello? I mean, that's not so bad. And at least this yuck is out of lucky, which was the whole point of this. Look at this disaster. It's dirty. I need to vacuum. All right, so that looks pretty darn good. A lot better. I don't mind that. We'll see. I'll gauge it, but there's nothing that's really there to get any problems. When the heat's blowing in, that shouldn't be a deal. Shouldn't be a deal. Anyway, and I'm really, so, let me just throw you around a little bit more. I'm really happy because it's still quite solid, so I don't think I have to put any more support beams across, which is really cool. So this is the theory. That's what I was using as my tripod. Water jug back here. Oh, it'll hold the line up. Well, we'll see. So that one there, and then another one right here. Or it would be even better because if I got the diesel one, I would want it facing that way, so that the spout's that way, so I could fill it up. This comes, I'm gonna be on top of the fuel line. Hang on. And then this water jug flip around here. I am sort of losing some space though, because I like to stack stuff up like you saw here at the beginning. I will figure that out. That's, I'm glad that's done. I was putting it off and I don't know why. It's fun to modify the build now. Like, not out of necessity, not out of like boredom or needing something new, you know what I mean? That happened, it needed to happen, and we found a solution. So super cool. Yeah, I got nothing else right now. And happy accident. All right, I got the, hang on. It's magic. Because of the removal of that, I've now got a spot where I can sort of, I thought it would work out real smooth, apparently not. Shove my jigsaw and impact driver, catch dry food, which we're slowly phasing out because they old, and it's messing with your, you've got crazy eyes, digestive system. Stella's up there sleeping. What else needs to go? That's great, because that whole little bag with the jigsaw and everything was sitting back there on the wheel well box, sort of driving me crazy. Just want to make sure there's not a lot of tension on this fuel line. Should be okay. Yeah. That nylon stuff's pretty good, as far as I know. Jacket on, jacket off, jacket on, jacket off. Story of my life in this tiny home. Okay, that's awesome. I'm glad I got that done. Like I said, it's a pretty clear example of me overthinking my build when I was putting it together. I mean, maybe it helped keep it in the shape it's in while the construction adhesive set, but there's construction adhesive all along every joint on that box, right? So Anyway, now it's time to go to the library to do some editing on a movie review, and I need to use a washroom again. Again? Good God, man, what did you eat? Rude. All right, let's go. But before we get to that, it is time to restock on our diesel supply. And for those that don't know, I don't think I've mentioned it on my channel, just on Patreon. I did end up getting a new chain with a bigger, better deterrent so that those diesel looky-loos don't get a whiff of my goods. What? This whole shot of me walking out of this library in particular is getting a little much. Not that I don't enjoy being in the library to edit, because they are very nice resources and places to hang out. I am a little excited for the day when I get an inverter properly installed in Lucky. Maybe I just need to go to a few different libraries. Time to grab a bite to eat, maybe go for a little walk, although it's cold out here. And then I'm gonna see about finding a Wi-Fi point to do a live stream, because I'm filming this on New Year's Eve. Did I go live? Wow. All right, just turned the heater up to full. It was on about 20 degrees for the cats, maybe just a little below, so it's nice in here for them. Crank it up, make sure we don't get that carbon buildup. And now, get out the good old throne here for myself, now that Penny's not on it. And we're probably gonna make a sandwich. I don't keep sandwiches just in here, just some material. All right. This whole Wi-Fi thing has become quite tricky. And tonight I'm just gonna try to see if the Wi-Fi over at my cousin's house will reach the back alley. I was trying to find Shaw Wi-Fi points. I think I've mentioned this in a previous vlog before, so maybe we've already solved this problem, but I haven't found any points around the city that are decent at reaching of the vehicle. That's not true. I found one last night out south next to a marble slab where I could pull up like almost right next to the building, and it was still a parking stall. But I don't know, it seems a little weird. But it'd be nice to have other options, you know, more than just that one. The reason I'd be going to my cousin's is, again, just kind of serendipitous that I mentioned the inverter a moment ago. I can't charge my computer, and I think I'm gonna wanna use my computer, and the last thing I would want is to be live, having a good time with everybody and chit-chatting and no computer. It would be a mad rush to get back onto my phone, and that just wouldn't be as ideal, I don't think. All right, so this is just gonna be a really simple sandwich. I think we're gonna do some corned beef, cheese, sauce, and maybe some lettuce. Maybe I'll actually just have a bowl, a salad. I got the notification my tripod arrived. But again, it's at my cousin's house. I should get my own P.O. box, eh? All right, I gotta eat. I'm not washing Lucky. I'm taking advantage of the car wash, and we're gonna throw out some garbage and clean the cat's litter box. Stella hasn't been feeling well. She's okay now, but she hadn't been feeling well the last couple days. She might have had a little bit of an accident that sort of spilled out of the litter box. This is why you put plastic wrap down around the litter box. Either way, I gotta get that cleaned up. Don't feel like doing it outside in the absolute freezing cold. And did you see that Decathlon store at the beginning of those shots? Hopefully I left it in there. It's a cool little store that opened up in a local mall here, and they've got a whole bunch of sporting goods for like really reasonable prices. So I decided to take the extreme generosity of one of my subscribers and the advice of another one of my subscribers and combine them, and I got myself some decent freaking gloves that are actually mittens. I believe the subscriber said, well, we don't want to admit it as adults, but mittens are much warmer. I just spit all over my steering wheel. I get so excited about the littlest things. But yeah, these are much better than those ones that I was using in my Christmas Day walk video. I haven't gone walking in them yet, but now, hey, maybe for van life, they could double as cooking mitts. I'm not gonna grab like cast iron with them, but then what the hell? I gotta go clean some cat poop. All right, so this is kind of good because this kind of camera angle not going to work for very long. I just got the tripod that I ordered. It says vlogger's choice, always the right choice. So this is a Ulanzi brand off Amazon. And here's the thing, I actually can't recommend this because this was the first one that I bought when I started the whole van life thing on YouTube, and it lasted about halfway through my camping trips in the summer, and it all completely fell apart. There's a whole vlog about it. It's part of one of the vlogs on one of my camping trips. But yeah, it's nice. The reason I originally got it, again, it's like 30, 35 bucks, I think. I got it because it has these legs that are very bendable, which I'm not going to try to bend right now because this thing has been sitting outside as Amazon packages do. So they're very rigid, but they are completely foldable, which is cool because you can bend them around and stuff and you can get really cool positions with your camera and everything. And it comes with this one on top. Oh, hey, Destination Van Life. It's the exact same one you have now. So maybe it's a newer model. Maybe it's fancier. Sorry, it's the phone clip part that's up top here. Plus you could also put like a regular camera on here if you wanted to, or up like this, right? I'm gonna let this thing come up to temp before I start messing with it too much. The only reason I got it is because it's affordable. I can't afford a $120 one, which I would love to get. We're not there yet. And that's fine. I guess I'm the sucker because I think I actually left a review on Amazon, and now they're probably looking at him like he ordered a second one. Screw that guy. Feels fairly decent quality when you're holding it. And hey, maybe the one that I have was a one-off, right? Maybe it was a lemon. So we will see, but this is much better. Plus now, see, you can do this. I can put you guys there. And I can actually adjust all of this. Hey, it's nice to have a functioning tripod again. So that's super cool. Ulanzi brand, I don't know. It's clearly from China. I don't know, does that help? That's the skew. I guess I could link it in the video if I'm not lazy or forget. Got the heat on, or it's coming on. That's what the ever so famous tick, 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 tick. And I think I'm gonna try and test a setup for streaming. Okay, so huge thanks to Destination Van Life, my buddy Chris, for helping me sort of test out the whole setup with the live stream. I was just working on getting the thumbnail ready for it. I don't know how this is gonna go. I'm gonna do it on my phone and talk to people on the computer if I need. Well, I just talk to people. I don't have to type. So I could just go on my phone. But just in case there's any issues, I'm gonna like supervise it on my computer. It's New Year's Eve. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna do some editing until then, now that we're here, because it is far too cold outside to go for that walk, even with my nice new gloves. Plus, I wouldn't want to take my tripod out and break it. Okay, I gotta put this in the vlog because it's just too funny, because I don't know why, but it speaks to the fact that I'm an outgoing person and I can be loud and obnoxious and the center of attention, clearly. But I mean, like this whole like about to go live thing is something I've never done. And I am nervous. Obviously, I have no reason to be. It's gonna be pretty laid back. But I got my buddy texting me and he's like, oh, there's 18 people waiting. And I was like, screw this. I'll be in my trailer. I can't handle it. And then he says, 12 minutes to air, Mr. Allen. And that's it. Nope. Chris, you're stressing me out, man. Look at this. Look at my face. Do you know what just happened? As I know what just happened. I drank a lot of beer and I live streamed for almost 8 hours. What's the matter with me? Nothing. Nothing's the matter with me. It was an incredible time. I had so much fun interacting with everybody, and the positivity just spilled forth from everybody. There's no better way to end this entry in the vlog. First live stream. Getting lucky live. Everybody who joined me on December 31st through to January 1st on that first live stream. And everybody who watches after, and everybody who wasn't able to make it and did their own thing, because yeah, you all are amazing, and thank you so much for the support. Until the next one, you guys, go out there. Be happy. Be creative. Be yourselves. And most importantly, just be positive. I'll see you soon. Or in the next one. Oh boy.